Globe 580 Transat, and my lovely race entrance here. Maybe we start with a short introduction. We have Keith Oliver from the UK, Chichester Harbour, right?
Indeed, yeah.
Representing,
Yeah.
right? Audiovisual technician.
Yes.
By work.
By work,
right?
yeah.
Cool, you've got all family coming in here the next days?
Yeah, got some family coming in tomorrow, looking forward to seeing them. So,
Right.
yeah, all good.
Cool. We've got Jack Johnson, mechanical engineer.
Yep.
From California.
Yep. Alameda's Bay Yacht Club.
There you go. And we got Michael Moyer on the Sun Bear, also another American, California, a captain at sea. Atlanta would be a little weird.
Yes.
And then we have Ertan of GGR fame, and now sailing around the world on the 580, owning a tailor shop, right, for making uniforms and medals in the UK. So thank you all for being here today. The Transat, the Class Globe 580 Transat, is a one of a kind. It's a very special race. All of these guys have built their own boats themselves in a shed, and so you were quite quick. You built it in 11 months, right?
I was in the water 11 months.
Yeah, right. Lots of sanding.
It's the best part. Just longboard everything,
Right.
and when you think it's done, longboard it again.
So usually you build for 11 to 17 months, I
It
think.
was about 19 months.
Yeah, 19 months. So they have been working 2 years for this big dream to cross the Atlantic on a do-it-yourself sailboat, 5.8 meter long. And this is the second edition. It's the first one of the mini globe race qualifier. So in 2025 we're going to do a globe race with these 5.8 meter home-built boats around the world. This year is the first qualifier, and next year is the second qualifier. We're going to talk about that in a little while, because we have one contender for the mini globe race who's qualifying for the race. And we're talking about the Transat. We will start on Saturday, November the 25th at 1200 UTC sharp. And we just finished the qualifier from Lagos to Lanzarote. And maybe Michael, give the word to you on the beautiful Sun Bear arriving in the sunset arrival. How was the experience?
It would have been better to arrive in a sunrise arrival. No, these guys are all good sailors, and I felt like I worked hard and sailed hard, and I took my foot off the accelerator, and it turns out I had no room to take my foot off of the accelerator. So that's my big takeaway from the race down here is I've got good competition, and you need to be on it all the time.
So one of the big competitions is actually your 35-year-long friend, Mr. Jack Johnson, right?
No, he's not competition. He's a fellow competitor,
Right.
but I'm always going to be looking at his transom.
There you go. So Jack, tell me about your experience. As a winner, Jack came first in, 50 miles ahead of second place. In 5 days, you've put half a day to the second place. What was the secret? What did you do?
I think routing was the big thing. It was a little bit of study beforehand and making sure I had a plan for where to go and when to go there and when to get back towards the rum line and when to cross the rum line, and it was just about these boats need breeze to go, and it's finding the breeze and staying in it, and almost regardless of the angle, just get in the breeze and be in it, and don't worry too much about which sails are going to be up when you get there. Just sail the boat.
Brilliant. Yeah. So Jack is definitely going to be the hot contender for the race. We don't know yet because Keith, you had it was the first chance to sail for you.
It was my first, yeah. I'd probably done like a couple of miles up until the qualifier. So yeah, I was still even doing a few jobs on the way down. So yeah.
So you might be the joker.
Well, in more ways than one, but yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, so the last days here in Lanzarote, we've been very busy. The guys, of course, are preparing for the race, restocking what needs to be restocked, fresh food. The main part from our perspective was we went through all the safety checks. As with all the races that are organized by Don McIntyre, Ocean Frontiers, we have a very high standard of safety equipment. We base most of our notice of race rules on the World Sailing Offshore Special Regulations. So every boat, of course, has a life raft, has a PLB, has an AAS beacon on it, has the EPIRB on it, so the standard equipment. But we also go into the details in checking the integrity of each boat, making sure that the watertight compartments forward are safe and secure, can be drained, and that all boats are safe to cross the ocean. One of the big things of the last days, I think, or the exciting part, was probably the stability test. We found a big berth here in the Marina Rubicon and hauled the boats over. All the boats were able to lift the 50 kilos as required, and that was good fun. So I'm very confident, not just in the boats, but especially in the guys, to cross the ocean, and we'll be very excited to see them in Antigua. Round about before Christmas, a couple of days before Christmas, that's when we expect them. And the weather at the moment looks rather light for Saturday. It's going to be interesting to choose which way the guys are going to go. Maybe Ertan, what's your plan for leaving on Saturday? Are you going to go towards Africa or between the islands?
Well, at the moment, between the islands, that's my intention, looking at the weather patterns or perhaps just follow Jack.
If he's not out of reach already.
Yes,
It's a bad plan.
Very, very safe bet.
I think so too.
I mean, to be the hot contender, you have to choose a new route, I guess, right?
Yes.
If you do everything the same, you will be gone.
No, I mean, when we were doing the qualifier, I actually went to, everybody went east, I went in the middle, so I will again make my own decision which direction to go. But like Michael said, following Jack is a safe bet.
So just in general on Facebook and YouTube, if you have any questions, just put them in the comments. We can take them up after the press conference and ask the guys your questions. So just write them in there. So yeah, the weather looks very light. We hope that in a week's time the breeze will kick in. It will be very interesting to stay north is one option, a bit risky, but it would take some miles out, or trek south to the Cape Verdes and follow the trade winds. That's a bit the safer bet, but it's more miles. So it will be very interesting to follow over the next days. As with all the other races we do, we're going to do tracker updates probably every second or every 2 or 3 days. We're going to talk about the weather, talk about the routing of the guys. They're going to send a message a day. We're going to get a call a week, except for Michael, because he prefers the solitude at sea. And but are you gonna taking Haribo's
They're
as your companions?
Are they one of our sponsors?
Right.
I like gummy candies, so yeah, there'll probably be some of those in the boat.
Brilliant. So that's the plan for the Transat, for the communications. We're going to be very excited for the next 4 weeks to see how it all pans out before we see them on the other side of the Atlantic, waiting with coconuts and rum and coke. I heard that's the drink over there. I'm hoping. So I mentioned it briefly in the beginning. This is the first qualifier for the mini globe race. It's going to be a world's first round-the-world race in 5.8 mini boats through the Panama Canal with multiple stops. So, Ertan, that's your big plan, right?
Absolutely.
The Transat to qualify for the MGR.
Yes, and
So you've been entered in 2 GGRs. The last one you stopped in Cape Town. What is your drive? Why do you sign up for the mini globe race?
these events are a wonderful fun to prepare and to get ready and to participate. It really is a wonderful fun. I would recommend anyone who's thinking about it doing it rather than thinking about it. It really is a wonderful fun.
And I guess a big part is also the communications, right?
Yes.
Because in GGR you can't talk to the outside world.
Yes.
And
yes, we will not have this problem on the MGR because we'll have full comms available at us all the time, so which will be great. And I can call my family whenever I want to.
exactly.
Fantastic for me.
Yes, and we're hoping we're gonna have a big fleet. We have I think 14 people signed up at the moment. Jasmine Harrison, I saw yesterday in the comments, she plans to come on Saturday for the start, so that will be good fun. And we have more and more people signing up for the Mini Globe race, so we are very excited about that. It's going to be a massive adventure, 2 years around the world, and on Saturday we're going to see another fleet of 580s proving their ocean-going capabilities. Michael, what's your favorite part about Sunday?
I'm very proud that you guys think I have a very nice fit and finish.
It's a Rolls Royce.
That's
Yes,
just
that's true.
very comfortable, but I would like a faster Rolls Royce. I need to maybe take out some of the burlwood finish and
Brilliant.
strip it down for speed.
Right. Okay. Cool. Good. Before we head out here, of course, a big thank you to Don and Jane. I think the first one. Unfortunately, can't be here. So thanks a lot, Don and Jane. Without them, nothing of this would have been possible. Have the idea, bring it all on. Thanks a lot. You're bringing a huge benefit to the sailing world. We're all very thankful. Also, Marina Rubicon, where we are right now here. They're providing free berthing, they're giving us these rooms for free, they're giving us a free rib, they're supporting us in every way they can. They even do, they even reserve tables at the sailors' bar without knowing it. It's really good. So thanks a lot for that, and to all the builders, to all the followers, to the big 580 world out there. We can't wait to see all your boats being launched as well. Hit the water, hit the oceans, whatever you do, if you do inshore racing, if you're going to go across oceans, for the Transpacks that we plan in the future, for all the beautiful plans that we're going to have in the next years. This is all for you guys as well, and I think it's a big inspiration to see these guys fulfilling their dreams. And we're doing boat tours in between. I'm going to post them over the next days, so you're going to see all the details, all the little secrets of each boat, so for ideas for your boat. I think that will be it. We can close it down here. Thanks a lot, everybody, for being here, and I guess everybody's heading back to their boats now.
Yeah, still got
You guys have still work to do, right? Okay, excellent. Thanks a lot, and we're out.
And thank you, Lutz.
Yeah.